2009, Nigeria has faced a wave of deadly violence driven by extremist insurgencies. Thousands of innocent lives, mostly Christians, have been lost in targeted killings, bombings, and abductions carried out by groups like Boko Haram, the Islamic State in West Africa Province, ISWAP, and armed militias. This is a timeline of major alleged Christian-targeted attacks in Nigeria from 2009 to 2025. Note that this information is based on reports from Open Doors, International Christian Concern, and the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom. It all began on July 26, 2009, when Boko Haram launched its first uprising in Bauchi and surrounding states. The clashes left dozens dead, including many Christians caught in the crossfire of the military crackdown. 2 years later, on December 25, 2011, tragedy struck during Christmas celebrations at St. Teresa's Catholic Church in Madala, Niger State. A suicide bomber detonated an explosive during Mass, killing at least 44 Christian worshippers and injuring dozens more. Between January 5th and 6th, 2012, coordinated shootings erupted across northern Nigeria, leaving around 37 Christians dead. That same year, on April 8th, a bombing at a church in Kaduna killed 38 congregants. Later in April, attacks on multiple churches in northern Nigeria left another 20 Christians dead. By June 2012, suicide bombings rocked churches in Bauchi, Kano, and Kaduna. More than 68 Christians were killed across these cities. Then on August 7th, gunmen stormed a Deeper Life Bible Church in Kogi State, massacring 19 worshipers during a prayer service. And during the Christmas season of 2012, terror returned. From December 24th to 28th, coordinated raids in Borno and Yobe states killed over 40 Christians, including 15 in Musari village, in what became one of the bloodiest Christmases in recent history. The year 2014 marked the height of Boko Haram's brutality. On January 31st, 11 Christians were killed in Shakawa village, Borno State. Just weeks later, February 11th, dozens more were massacred in Konduga. Then came February 15th, when over 106 Christians were slaughtered in Izge, and 90 more in nearby Gwoza, along with 9 soldiers. The violence continued on February 24th as Izge was attacked again, claiming dozens more lives. But the most shocking event came on April 14th, 2014, the Chibok abduction. Boko Haram kidnapped 276 schoolgirls, most of them Christian, from Chibok Government Girls Secondary School. Over 100 remain missing to this day. By June 2nd, massacres in Gwoza claimed at least 200 lives, mostly Christian villagers. And in December 2014, a deadly raid on Gumsuri left over 30 Christians dead and up to 185 kidnapped. The violence didn't end there. From January 3rd to 7th, 2015, Boko Haram overran Baga, a fishing town in Borno State. Hundreds were killed, including entire Christian families. On July 5th, 2015, a suicide bomber attacked a church in Potiskum, Yobe State, killing 5 Christians. In August 2016, militants burned 3 churches and killed 13 Christians in an unnamed northern village. By November 21, 2017, another suicide bombing hit Mubi, Adamawa State, killing 50 people, most from Christian neighborhoods. The violence intensified in 2018, with twin bombings in Mubi, killing at least 86 people, followed by the Nganzai funeral attack in 2019, where 65 mourners, mostly Christians, were killed. That same year, on December 26, 2019, ISWAP released a video showing the execution of 11 kidnapped Christians, a chilling Christmas message of terror. On June 9, 2020, ISWAP militants killed 81 civilians in Gubbio, Borno State, many of them Christians. Days later, attacks in Monguno and Nganzai left at least 60 people dead, including many Christian civilians. In October 2020, another massacre in Koshebi claimed about 110 lives, mostly Christian farm workers. In April 2021, ISWAP abducted and executed a Christian accused of spying in Askira, while December saw multiple attacks in Borno State, killing over a dozen Christians in Kilangal and Kwapri villages during Christmas. According to Open Doors International, over 5,000 Christians were killed across northern Nigeria in 2022 alone. mostly in Borno and Adamawa states. Entire villages were burned and churches destroyed in waves of attacks. In January 2024, Boko Haram burned a church and killed 7 Christians in Gaidam, Yobe State. By April 30th, 2024, ISWAP fighters stormed Kwapal village near Chibok, killing 15 Christian civilians in a targeted assault. Between January 12th and 20th, Boko Haram launched a series of raids in Chibok area, killing at least 18 Christians, destroying 12 churches, and burning 57 homes, displacing more than 4,000 residents, 95% of whom were Christian. Then on September 23, 2025, a night raid on Wagamongoro village in Adamawa State killed 4 Christians, including a father and son. Homes, shops, and a church were destroyed, leaving yet another community in mourning.